Hey guys, hoping this actually works. Elodie and I are on a train. You can probably hear that noise. We're heading to London now to do our show marathon and then start the trail home. And I wanted to have a little bit of a Sam's rant today. See, I was out and about in Edinburgh yesterday, and it's not the first time I've experienced this, so I kind of figure it's okay to rant about it. I was wearing black pants, black sneakers, burgundy t-shirt, black jumper, long jacket, had a little bit of lippy on, had done my hair, but then it rained really badly, so my hair had kind of gone bald. And virtually every shop I went into, apart from the whiskey shop, I was completely ignored. And one shop in particular struck me. It was a 2-level shop, and I picked up a few things, was looking at them, because I had like an hour to kind of kill by myself. And I reckon I could have, and there were shop assistants there. I think the only way I would have got attention would be to have tried to steal something, which, mind you, my mother actually did many, many years ago in Harvey Norman. She couldn't get any attention. So she picked up a lamp off a coffee table and started walking out the shop. And then this guy came running up to her at the entrance to the shop saying, excuse me, madam, what are you doing with this lamp? And she said, nothing, I just want your attention. I'd like to buy something. So what got me thinking was, this happens all the time. Like, you know, when you're at a counter, like a deli counter or a takeaway kind of counter, and you can literally be the next, or a bar, and you can literally be the next person in line, and you're like, did Harry Potter come over and I've got the invisibility cloak? Like, why am I being ignored? There are all these people around me getting served before me. And I used to think, when I was a lot heavier, when I was topping the scales at 135 kilos, I thought it was because it was like fat lady syndrome and no one wanted to talk to me because I was obese. As I've gone through various phases and dress styles and how I have my hair or my makeup or whatever, I've kind of justified it going, oh, well, maybe I don't look like I could afford anything in this shop, or maybe and I've excuses. And I'm calling bullshit on all those excuses. It's just rude. It's just bad customer service. It takes virtually no effort whatsoever when you're in a shop. And I've managed retail shops, and I've worked in restaurants, and I've worked in cafes, so I do kind of know what I'm talking about. It takes no effort whatsoever to just acknowledge someone, say hi, or I'll be with you in a second, or how are anything, to look them in the eye, make eye contact, to know that they are seen, that they have come into your presence, into your space, and they are important to you. And it kicked me yesterday. I kind of got upset. I was like, here I am in this beautiful city. I did really like Edinburgh, and only thing I managed to buy yesterday was some MAC makeup I needed to replace. My favourite lippy was in stock, yay! And some whiskey. Like, that was it. But I walked into lots of shops and was completely ignored. And I get grumpy pants about it, I've got to say. And it brought up all this stuff for me about this happens so regularly to so many people everywhere in the world. Whether it's, as I said, whether it's coffee or shoes, being ignored in those front-facing kind of retail, restaurant, customer service kind of places is really awful and makes you feel like shit. So if you are in any of those roles, now we all have bad days and we all have stuff that goes on that might make us not the best customer-facing person on that particular day, but I challenge you, if you're in any of those roles and this strikes a chord with you and you're like, oh, actually, yeah, I didn't really acknowledge a couple of people yesterday. Why didn't you? Why didn't you? And I genuinely believe some of the reasons are ageism, sexism, sizeism, racism, all those isms, I think, really come up in customer service roles, in those front-facing ones. And the other thing is, I think the people that have really big cojones and kind of push in and get really, I want this, those kind of attitudes, a lot of the time they get served first, and the people that are just placidly standing by get ignored. And that's not good enough either. So I'm going to get off my Sam's rant We will be home in a week, which is so exciting, I think. Is it exciting, Elodie?
What?
Is it exciting that we'll be home in a week? This trip has gone slow and fast. It's been crazy, but we're on the homeward stretch, and we will return to regular viewing when I get back to Sydney with a lot more kind of learning stuff. So thank you for putting up with me as I've done my lives in random kind of places. As you can see, I'm on a